Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. I am here to do a Libra reading. This is for Halloween 2023 for those of you who celebrate. If not, this is just for the energy around this date, okay? So give or take a few days, energy is not exact with the timing and space and all that. So let's get some oracle cards and then we're going to do a traditional Celtic cross, or at least my variation of it. So first we have spiritual renewal, Libra. This is dragonfly. This is about you shining. This is about reconnecting with your spiritual essence. So this is about finding the gateway to all the answers that you seek being inside you, you having all the tools necessary, you having that deep connection necessary. All right, let's see what else we get. Let's pull a crystal card. Aragonite. Okay, so this is releasing emotional baggage. I'm hearing something right now about sincerity. Maybe you're able to detect insincerity clearly or clearer these days. Maybe you're feeling as though you're dealing with an insincere energy, possibly. Um, Maybe you're questioning people's intentions at this time, Libra. Let's see what else we get. The observer. This is about discerning. Yeah, so this is again, like I feel as though you're able to um, that with that sincerity message, like you're actually able to discern because you are that observer, and be the observer to assess the energy from an intuitive viewpoint. So here we're going right back to this spiritual renewal, dragonfly here. All right. A bird's eye view is necessary to see the situation from a different perspective. It is wise to resist impulsive decisions or assumptions so that you can see the bigger picture. Now here this bird is soaring above these mountains. Now mountains in tarot generally represent challenges, obstacles, things that we've overcome. So they're also accomplishments as well. This is though finding safety and balance in, it's like almost like getting comfortable with discomfort in a way. It's sort of like knowing that you are connected and that all is well, regardless of if you can see the whole path ahead of you right now or not. I'm getting that message for some of you. Oh, please check out the description box for the disclaimer. You have free will, final say, your intuition knows best, all that good stuff. So, discernment, spiritual renewal, releasing emotional baggage. Let's see what we get here for our Celtic cross. I'm not sure if I've done a Celtic cross here on this channel. I don't think so. All right, so this card is the Page of Swords. That is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Now, the suit of swords or blades in this deck is about thinking. It's cognition. It can be getting to the truth of the matter. It's getting that clarity. Now, I did just mention, you know, um, getting comfortable with like not knowing. So even though things may seem cloudy, there could be an element of despair or frustration. It's like knowing the clouds will clear eventually, with this Page of Swords. So this could represent the situation that you're in currently, being in this position. It's kind of like the heart of the matter where things kind of stand at this point. Pages are also messengers, so maybe you are going to get a message of clarity. Sometimes the Page of Blades represents spying energy, or, just some, I always view it as hesitation, like kind of being unsure if you can trust your own thoughts sometimes. So so maybe it's helpful to also not just observe and discern others, but the thoughts you're getting yourself, what's coming in, especially during this really, I found it to be a very tricky season for eclipses for me personally. And so maybe you too, being a Libra, are sort of, some of you at least, are also dealing with sort of, is my mind playing tricks on me now? Or is this and that, because like highs are feeling really great right now and lows are feeling really low right now. Okay. Let's see what else we have though. And I know that'll only be for some of you. We have enlightenment. Okay, this is going to be the judgment card. And that's what can help or hinder the situation. So having to make that judgment call, or actually, for some of you, I'm getting someone may try to offer you an apology This person could be an Aquarius as well, or they really like music. This is something about the timing of something here too. I'm getting uh, someone. I almost feel like I might be tuning into a relationship at this point that has been tumultuous, to say the least. um, that's again only for some of you, but there's this pattern I'm getting for some where maybe someone's energy or a current situation has you sort of meandering back and forth. Again, I'm getting this sort of like need to observe, step back, and almost release emotionally from it so that you can become more clear. Um, there could also be some sort of delay in getting some kind of news here when I see these cards paired together. You know, the Judgment card is also about that rebirth, that sort of revelation. All right. So what else do we have? And that again is what could be helping you or hurting you or hindering at this time. And again, not all of these messages will resonate for everyone. Okay, so we have transformation or death as sort of the subconscious energy, sort of the root, the foundation, the past conditions maybe that have led to this lack of clarity. This is Scorpio energy here. Something could have rattled your foundation. Something could actually be pushing you to end something and to start something new. And that's brave. I'm getting that right now. That's very brave. Bravery here is coming into play as well. Let's see what else. We have the Page of Sticks. So here we have another page energy. This is another youth, so to speak, of the deck, a younger person. This possibly, or it's just, maybe it's a fire sign coming towards you with information, or maybe it's sort of that inspiration you need. Okay. And that could have been something, this is in the past position, like the immediate past. So it could be, like within the last few weeks, couple months or something like that. It'll vary for all of you, but I'm getting Leo energy with this. And I am getting, again, this ties into being discerning. So perhaps you did have this sort of like inspiration or spark, or you thought was going to be movement, and maybe all of a sudden, like it something's not quite moving forward um, yet. Because again, with that Page of Blades, I always get sort of hesitation with that generally. And then you have the Knight of Cups. You have a lot of people involved here in this reading, Libra. So far, we've only pulled court cards, which would be Page, Knight, Queen, or King. Okay, those are the court cards. And we've also only pulled major arcanas. So this could be feeling like a very important move for you, a very next important chapter. Maybe you've been thinking of taking action on something, and you're just sort of you know you're not wanting to be maybe impulsive about it. For some of you, I'm hearing Catalina or Kathleen, something like Caitlin, even a name. um, and I'm actually picking up on Kit Kat, so I don't know if that's a nickname or something, but um, the Knight of Cups could be a water sign. It is one of the more, it's like if something's coming towards you with the Knight of Cups, then you know that, okay, I just heard spiritual advancement for some of you, and Athena. All right. So maybe you're into Greek mythology, Athena, or that name means something to you. But this is having that knowing. Okay. And I kind of jumped ahead. Normally I'd go up here first, but I did sort of jump ahead. I do kind of like when I do a Celtic Cross, to kind of go in order of like past, then past, then the future, and then I like to go into like that fifth position there. It's the situations, the possibilities on the horizon. It's like what crowns you, what's crowning the reading. It could be what's on your mind. What do you want to reflect on? It's so you may be reflecting on even a love offer or something that's near and dear to your heart, something that's going to get you back in tune with who you truly are, Libra, that magical being you truly embody. And we have the Seven of Swords. Now, I feel as though I don't want that on my sign. So the Seven of Swords, that can be deception, but I sometimes see the Seven of Swords differently. I see it as um, it is sort of like a moving forward. It can be getting out of something, and that doesn't mean that it's bad necessarily, but it's like taking this knowledge, the knowledge you gained from perhaps, because I always, I'm noticing they are holding the Five of Swords. Now the Five of Swords can be that that sort of like defeat energy, or feeling like someone being very strategic. Okay, it could be conflict, it could be disputes of some kind, being the five. And then the two leftovers, like an indecision. And I feel with the Seven of Swords, someone has made a decision. They've left that Two of Swords. They have made that decision to move forward in some sort of strategic way. All right, so that could be something right now, Libra, that's kind of overseeing this whole reading, having to be that thinking and being moving kind of cautiously in a way. And so then we're going to go down to your possible current feelings here. We've got the Queen of Coins. All right, so the Queen of Coins, this is like maybe your attitude towards the situation. If you can see that. Oh, you can't see it all the way. Okay, so this is going to be your resources. The Queen of Coins is someone who is, again, I cannot believe that you have all these court cards. I mean, you only have one minor arcana card that's not a court card. So it's incredible. The Queen of Coins is someone who is a visionary, an entrepreneur, and I feel like, Libra, you can see the vision here, because we have this Enlightenment card. It's not called that in every deck. All right, so I feel as though, and because this can be, as I said, like a block or a blessing, and I feel like in this case you have that blessing of sort of a rebirth or a revelation of some kind. And here we have, the challenges with those mountains, again, standing behind this Queen of Coins. This could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. And it's like a mothering energy too. And I feel as though, you may be fully aware that you need to do some more self-care. Okay, you may feel that. And actually, I just was called to get a card, because the card actually moved out towards me, Libra, and this happens to me in readings. We have a hippo here with balance. So be mindful of creating a healthy balance between work, rest, relationships, personal growth, and time for yourself. Yeah, exactly what I was just saying, Libra. The Queen of Coins knows how to do that. She's very tapped into her resources, and that includes her internal resources. She's very mindful of where she puts her time, energy, money, heart, all of that, all of her natural resources. And in the 3D, her health comes first. So this is about finding your own unique balance and experience inner harmony and peace. Okay, so finding your own balance in life, all right, because you do have this spiritual renewal, and I believe it for you. I really do, because we started off with this, you letting yourself shine, you deeply reconnecting with your spiritual essence. And whatever is going to make you shine, whatever is going to make you feel most in flow and in tune with yourself here. See this river here? Yeah, this is connecting to that deep spiritual part of you, that true self, that the seat of your soul, if you will, that really is who you truly are as a soul. All right. And so let's move on here. So these your current feelings here. I'm feeling like self-care is becoming a priority, or it needs to be, if it hasn't already. And then what happened? Well, Hippo came out, and we pulled a card. Oh, I just dropped something. Sorry. And we pulled a card on it, and this is what we got. So I just want to think. So hippopotamus actually can represent acting on your ideas. Okay, this is also about, again, Libra, an awakening. There is an awakening happening. It's either through you, for you, it's yours, whatever it is. Though, there's this time of enlightenment here, okay, coming out of these eclipse energies. I mean, that is some powerful stuff, because the energies are still with us, but I feel like we're seeing the brighter side, the lighter side, finally, if not right now for you, coming up very shortly. If you've been following my readings for you, you've had a lot of suns coming in, and you've had nines lately too coming in, and that is, getting near completion to something, like nearing that completion. So restoring that balance again, which I feel is imperative, and it will come with with releasing emotional baggage. You'll notice that there's water here representing emotions in tarot on this oracle card for balance, and this is that reflecting, and whatever needs to go goes. Why? Because this Queen of Pentacles realizes that she is priority in her world. He or she, doesn't matter. but putting yourself first, and that makes you even better able to teach others, help others, nurture others, all that. But we first have to start with who? Ourselves, right? All right. So the hippo can have to do, if I didn't finish already, the hippo can have to do with, I'm a fan of Ted Andrews, and according to Ted Andrews, in a nutshell, the hippo has to do basically with sacred energies awakening, okay, and not letting others distract you. This is about immersing yourself into spiritual healing, really. Again, that spiritual renewal is right there. All right. And let's see what else we got. So this is going to be like the environment, Libra, outside influences. So another queen. Wow. So I'm hearing for some of you, someone may be trying to rush things, someone, even an outside influence. Again, I can't believe how many court cards you have. I don't think I've seen this many people show up in a reading. So you could have a lot of people involved. It could also be just different facets of you, Libra, coming through in this reading that are, maybe you have several multiple, like facets that are mature in your personality. And when you make decisions, maybe you do, take that time, and you are very careful in the planning and all this, because it does seem like this is sort of a step-by-step approach, and kind of, like I said, sort of like moving cautiously. It was sort of this sort of back and forth energy maybe at the very beginning, but I feel as though strategy is at the top. It's crowning this whole reading. You know, getting to a better place, a place that's more in line with again your true self, the seat of your soul. Yeah, so Queen of Sticks or Queen of Wands, that's fire energy. That is someone who's super confident, who does not stand back. So, what could be happening, because this is in your environment, you could feel that this is the time now. There's something in your surroundings is possibly motivating you to take action. Maybe something in your circumstances is actually having you. I'm getting academics here, even I don't normally do, but from the sunflower right here, I'm thinking of back to school time. And I'm thinking some of you might be learning a new skill. It could involve the healing arts, using your intuition, of course, or really anything. You could just be reading and learning more about yourself, and different things. And maybe you're doing trauma work or something, but I'm definitely picking up on, for this, leveling up, that there's been some preparation on your part, or there will be soon. Next, we're going to look into your hopes and fears, and then an overall outcome. So we have for your hopes and fears, 4 blades. I feel as though with this, the 4 swords, it could be like a fear of missing an opportunity. Okay. I'm getting also, excuse me, maybe not trusting your own judgment too. I'm getting that. And I'm also getting maybe, I feel as though, okay, for a fear with this, um, kind of like, what, like the things we're kind of overlooking, and that could be rest. Again, going back to this Queen of Coins, you may be overlooking your need for rest here. Okay, and perhaps you're worried that you're not getting enough rest, or you're just not feeling well. Obviously, get yourself checked out, um, in whatever way you need to be your most healthy self. But yeah, this is like needing to take that time out. That remember, the 4 of swords generally is someone with, the 3 swords above, the one below, and they're sort of meditating. They're lying down in, I guess, maybe a church or something, and depending on the cards, the deck, and they're thinking, they're contemplating, because again, 4 of swords being that mental energy, and that air energy, but they're taking the time to do that, and that is important. Again, I feel like there could be a fear of messing up or not getting it right or something. And then the 7 of wands, overall outcome here. So your overall outcome, this could be, kind of where you're headed if you stay sort of on this path. um, this is, again, it could be fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, but the 7 of wands is generally like standing your ground. um, it's sort of, in a lot of the decks, I have a couple of decks, it's like this strong character with the boots on, and this, like, they're not backing down, and this is sort of that very fiery, fierce energy here. And look at the bottom of the deck here, Libra, I have the Queen of Swords for you. So we have 3 queens. That's just it's absolutely incredible. The 7 of swords also can represent setting good boundaries, right? You may find that this is, um, like that's part of the course of action here, that after, maybe even as a result of this reading, maybe you're going to think it over, and maybe that is, boundaries, being more thoughtful about who you're letting in and who you're letting out, and cutting out the drama. Whatever needs to go goes. And that's going to tie in the Queen of Blades and the Seven of Sticks working together. That is a no nonsense energy. That is like, I see it for what it is. I'm discerning, right? I'm letting go of the emotional balance. I'm balancing this queen of swords, this Queen of Pentacles, this Queen of Blades energy. So you're balancing it all out. All right. And then it even ties right into the Knight of Cups. So you basically have all the suits here, as far as a very well balanced sort of like atmosphere here for big change, activation, enlightenment, whatever we'd like to call it. But I am seeing spiritual growth, okay? Spiritual growth coming through. And again, you may be coming off a time right now where things have just felt murky. And, like I said, with that eclipse energy, high highs and low lows. And I do see that lifting. I don't know that it's going to be immediate. I don't think it will be immediate based on what I'm seeing, but it's in the near future. It is in the future coming up. So I'd give it a little bit of time there, but you're going to do you. Of course, you have the final say, free will, all that stuff. But I always go with your intuition. Okay, I want to get another card for you here. You have radiant wholeness. Okay, this is the Toad coming through. Toad is very lucky. All right, Toad is about prosperity too. So this is seeing yourself as a complete being, and that allowing you to live a life which has more meaning and purpose, taking care of all your needs. Maybe that's why all these queens are showing up for you, making sure you're taking care of your resources, and that you're taking action when necessary, and you're confident in your steps, and that making sure you're taking care of course, your mental health, and of course, spiritually. And this is really, it's all tying in here, Libra. So embrace your innate wholeness and be a force for good in the world. I feel like that is a goal for a lot of you anyway. All right. And of course, I want to get you, let's get what should we surrender to card. Is there anything else we need to know? And then we'll get an Archangel card as well, I think. Let's do this. So surrender to the magic of who you are, Libra. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember, you are a magical being with uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. And that's the truth, Ruth. All right, let's get you an Angel Oracle to wrap up this reading. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please do make that thumbs up there, that outline turn blue for me if you would. Give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. And also consider subscribing if you haven't already. And to my subscribers, I really appreciate you so much. And thank you so much. Oh, wow. How powerful. Woo. Chills. Angel of the Divine Presence, Libra. You have Archangel Metatron. Very powerful. This is card 14. This is saying act now. All right. So in your environment, what do you have right here in your environment space? You have that Queen of Sticks, that Queen of Wands. So that is taking that action as you see fit. This is about powerful change, Libra. This is a Akashic Records, possibly. Maybe you're delving into that. This is being very focused. This is a sudden shift, miracles, but this is about spiritual growth. And I said that for you way before we even pulled this card, that there's very much an element of spiritual growth here. This is about, the Archangel Michael says, or sorry, Metatron says to us, I help you discover and develop your personal spiritual power and learn to use it to make a better world. So again, good for the world, a force for good in the world. That's what you are, because you're not letting life beat you up and keep you down. No way. That's not what the queens do here, right? All right. So if you're interested in a crystal to work with to really sort of channel this energy and tune into it, ametrine. Okay. So that would be citrine and amethyst combined. Very powerful stone. A time period, this, as I said, it might not be actually immediate, but it could be 3 months, a few months. So, but, and then there, like as I said, there's something here about acting now, even if you don't act on a final outcome. Maybe say it, for example, say you want to learn Reiki or something. Okay. It's about maybe checking out some Reiki YouTube videos, before you sign up for a class, you know, or maybe going into some advanced topics in Reiki before you open a Reiki business or something. It's doing, again, that preparation work. I'm being called actually to get this here. Okay. Future, you may travel or host an overseas traveler soon. You could have company. Again, you know, holidays are coming up too with this whole 3 months thing. Either way, there's great social fun. All right. And I was called to get one more angel card. Okay, I swear I'll be done here, Libra. 38, which is Libra energy. I just was called to draw from the very top of this deck, and so I did. And we have Zuriel. This is the angel of harmony and vitality, Libra. This is good because I am feeling as though we need sort of that energy boost. September. And if one way doesn't work out with Archangel Zuriel or Angel Zuriel, we're being called to find another way. Topaz is an important stone. November is the month for topaz, I believe. Although December too, I thought. Anyway, I thought, yeah, blue topaz was December, but there's a yellow one too, isn't there? Yellow topaz. Sometimes that's maybe the stone for November. Maybe I'm mistaken, but we're getting more Scorpio energy either way. So this is about Archangel Zuriel is about feeling complete. This is experiential wisdom. So knowing, you know, you've evolved over time. There's always been a plan B. Again, not giving in, not letting go or not letting up or letting go of your dreams. This is creating your own oasis, and this is balancing opposing forces. So what do you know, Libras? We again have another card of balance here. And Archangel Zuriel, I help you achieve balance from a change in perspective, compromise, and by finding common ground. Because remember, you are a force for good in this world. All right. The world's better just because you're in it. All right. So know that. That's the truth. And I will talk to you soon. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, week ahead, everything. See you soon, Libra.